Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey Virgo, this video is for you, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, or Virgo Rising. If you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down in the description box below, okay? So this is a bonus reading. This is not your typical new moon tarot videos. I'm doing a quick Valentine's love reading. Y'all know I'm not the love person, but y'all love my love reading, so here is a bonus love reading for you guys for Valentine's Day. And I am pulling on the energies surrounding the week around Valentine's Day, so a few days before, a few days after. And I will be reading for singles and couples. So to start, I will start with the Virgo singles, all right? First card that you guys have coming up in your spread is the Six of Wands. And this is in the position of, where is your little heart chakra at right now? What does it currently need? What do you need in love? Six of Wands, this is a card of hope. This is a card of possibly coming out of some sort of chaotic situation, or possibly coming off of a breakup, or possibly being at the point where you're finally getting over your last relationship, if that makes sense. It could resonate with all those energies. But this card popping up here currently does tell me that, Virgo, you are in a position right now to where you've been through the ringer. Yeah, you've had your share of shitty relationships, and as we all have. But the Six of Wands energy here is saying that, okay, out of all of those things, you were still able to prevail. You do still believe in love. You do still feel like, you know, there is a puzzle piece to the puzzle piece that is your heart, you know. This is not necessarily a card of saying like, oh, I'm going out there to date, or I'm going out there to do whatever. But this is saying that, yeah, Virgo, you are open to it. You're not in this closed off position. You're not in the Five of Wands, which is the card before this, where you just feel completely scattered and don't know where to put your energy. This says, okay, no, Virgo, you understand that there are certain things that you want in life. There are certain things that you want in love, and you are understanding that those things are very much so possible for you, okay? This card does also tell me that some of you Virgos, some of you single Virgos may possibly have somebody currently that you are very much so interested in, and you do see, or you're very much so open to building something or growing upon something, or growing something, or I don't know what I was trying to say. You're interested in building a relationship if it were to come about. This card tells me that if you are a single Virgo and you are like kind of dating, kind of talking to somebody, you have high hopes for what could come out of whoever it is that you're dealing with, but you also still sometimes resonate with the energy of, this is my past, and things could go like this. But the butterfly here is telling me that, you know, you're more so leaning on the more positive end of that spectrum, okay? The next card that I have coming up for you Virgos is in the position of how you can tap more into a loving energy this Valentine's Day. And you got the Ten of Swords. This is one of my aw shit cards. Y'all know I don't like seeing this one. But message with this one is, this is a Swords card. It has to do with your mental. It has to do with your perspective. It has to do with your headspace. So the Ten of Swords is a card that resonates with an energy of allowing external thoughts and external opinions to influence us internally and cause us to start thinking of ourselves in a bad way. So this does tell me that, Virgo, two things. I got two messages that literally just popped up. Some of you might be like me, where you got family that's always looking at you like, oh, are you ever gonna get a boyfriend? Or, you know, and you're kind of just like, look, yeah, but like, can you wait? You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about that a little bit more. This Valentine's Day, especially if that's you and you got people around you like, oh, aren't you lonely? Don't you get lonely? Aren't you sad? Don't you want to be in a relationship? F them. Forget them. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow what everybody else has to say about what you got going on to make you feel any kind of way. Just because you are single does not mean something is wrong with you. There's actually an article that I read the other day called "Being Single is the Default," and I mean, like, it is. you're single, Virgo, you're not codependent, you're Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that people in relationships are like hella codependent, but y'all are a little bit. But you know, just because you're single, and just because it's Valentine's Day, you don't have to feel down about yourself. Understand that, you know, this Six of Wands card is telling me that you had some stuff that you had to work through before you could even think about love being a possibility, or even think about even wanting to open your heart chakra up, okay? So just be mindful. Don't internalize what other people have to say. It's Valentine's Day. If anybody has anything to say, you can ask them, well, why are you so worried about me? Shouldn't you be with your significant other since I'm so lonely? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's a whole other video. I'm actually writing an article on that myself, and I will link that somewhere for y'all soon. The next card that I have the next card that I have popping up for you guys in your spread is the Moon card, and this is all about timing, which I think does confirm what I was saying about Virgo, you possibly either coming out of something or finally getting over something and being in a position now to where you're like, yeah, I'm open to it. I feel like there's pressure on some of y'all that is just like, yeah, you need to do that, have babies. Oh, you finished school, time for kids. Oh, you got a good job, get a husband or a wife. Like, it's all about timing. Things will happen when they're supposed to. Don't worry about what everybody else is telling you, okay, Virgo? Just let you know, people, aren't you lonely? No, I'm fine. Are you lonely? Are you deflecting? You know, that's me. That's how I be with people when they be asking me stupid questions like that. Like, if I was lonely, I would find somebody to make me not lonely. Like, why are you so worried about what I got going on? That's literally the Moon card coming up here. Nobody needs to be worried about what you got going on, Virgo. Things will pop off for you when they're supposed to pop off for you. This is just telling me that this Valentine's Day cycles will be very important for you. So again, either coming out of something, finally being over something, or coming into the position of where you're like, okay, I'm open to it, all right? But everything is divine, and everything happens when it should, especially when it comes to love. Don't rush it and don't press it, or else you will find yourself in a horribly fucked off situation. Period. All right, now for my Virgo couples or coupled Virgos. What do you call you people? You lovers? You guys have the Fool card coming up in the position of, where's your little heart chakra at? What do you currently need in life and love right now? Two messages. Some of you Virgos are in brand spanking new relationships, and you're just open to whatever it has to offer for you, and you're open to all the positive energy of new beginnings, of fresh new energy that the Fool card has to offer. On the other hand, Virgos, you are Earth. You guys resonate with that energy of habit, of doing things that you are used to, right? The Fool card popping up here in this spread for my Virgos in relationships is telling me that y'all might need to put a little bit of a spark into the relationship this Valentine's Day. You know, if y'all's date night is always going to the movies and then, you know, coming home and having a glass of wine, how about go ice skating and then go have some dessert outside the house? Something different, something new. This Fool card popping up here is saying that you might need a little bit of a spark in your relationship, or that you need to be trying new things or tapping into new energies with your partner. It's not a negative card, but it does say that, you know, things might be a little stale, they might be a little stagnant, and what better time than to kick things up or to speed things, like, you know, get things popping, bring the passion back in, than Valentine's Day, right? The next card that I have for you Virgos is in the position of how can you tap more into a loving energy during Valentine's Day, during the week surrounding this time. And you've got the Seven of Cups, which is really interesting popping up here. And the message that I get with this is that Virgos, you guys are a little bit too in your heads when it comes to this relationship stuff. You guys, Virgo, y'all know y'all resonate with the energy of the best analytical abilities, right? You're always breaking things down. You're always trying to figure things out. You're always trying to put a practical energy on whatever it is that you have going on around you. But this is a Cups card. So I think the message here is saying, Virgo, understand that love is love, and you can't be so structured when it comes to matters of the heart. The Seven of Cups is also a card of things are not as they seem, or things are choices or confusion, right? So Virgo, for you, what I think, suggestion for y'all in relationships, talk to your partner. Find out what they're interested in these days, because people change, people grow every day. Like yesterday, it's funny, my grandmother's always asking me, like, what do you want from the store? And I'm like, it just depends on what I'm feeling like. I don't know. Look at your relationship like that. Ask your partner, what do you feel like the spark has been, has it fizzled out? What do you feel like could brighten things up? What do you feel like we need to do? Go into those options and then try to pull away from all that Virgo. Okay, this, and this means X, Y, and Z. And just, okay, this is what they're feeling. So let me feel it too. And let's just see what's popping. Let's just see what goes down, right? All right, the last card that I have coming up for you guys in this spread is in the position of what energy to expect surrounding this Valentine's holiday for you guys in relationships. And you've got the Hungry Ghost card here. You guys know I don't sugarcoat my readings. This is not my favorite card. It resonates with the energy of fear. And I believe Virgo, basically what this is saying is that Virgo, it looks like y'all know there's a spark that needs to be reignited, or that you're in something fresh and new, but you're a little wary about it. You're in that Virgo mind, especially if it's something new and you're like, oh, could this go left? And then if you're not, you're like, okay, I know I need to do something to switch things up. But you're like, what if I do this and it goes like this? But then if I do that, it could go like that, and X, Y, and Z, and A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? So Virgo, I do talk about this all the time. Our thoughts and our words are very powerful. If you are in a relationship and you like your relationship, especially if you're in a new one, try not to think in the back of your head so much about what happened in the past, or how things could go left, or how things could go wrong. Just try to put positive energy into whatever it is that you're involved in, because our thoughts and our words do have the power to manifest in the physical, and you definitely don't want to manifest any kind of love with this Hungry Ghost energy attached to it. Like, if you do, let's have a talk, because I think there's some things that need to be discussed, right? So Virgo, that is your Valentine's reading. If you feel like you need a little bit more clarity, or you would like a personal reading, feel free to book one with me. I do have all my information linked down below. Other than that, happy Valentine's Day, and I will see y'all next time.